I remember the first time I tried to get to grips with an Irish handicap. It was a summer evening at Leopardstown. The sun was dipping, Guinness was flowing, and I was staring at a 20 runner handicap with absolutely no clue how to attack it. On paper, it looked like chaos. Horses with patchy form, UK raiders dipping their toes in, local gambles smashing the market 5 minutes before the off. And when the race was run, well, the obvious favourite was nowhere. A 12-1 shot bolted up, and if you listen to the locals at the bar, they all saw it coming. That's the moment I realised Irish handicaps are not like UK handicaps. They look the same in the programme book, same race types, same trip distances, same handicapper marks, but under the surface, the culture, the structure and the psychology of Irish racing makes these contests fundamentally different. In today's episode, we're going to unpack exactly what makes Irish handicaps unique and why they matter so much, especially if you're betting across the Irish Sea. Here's what we'll cover. Handicapper leniency versus UK marks, why Irish horses often look thrown in when they come to Britain, why Irish form translates differently and why you need to treat it with caution, not just assume it will replicate, how betting patterns in Ireland differ from smaller fields to the power of the market mover, and along the way I'll share stories about gambles landed, marks exploited and punters who understand the Irish game far better than the average UK bettor. Stick around till the end because I'll also give you two things. A free download of my red flag method, a mini course that shows you how to spot and oppose weak favourites in less than 5 minutes a day. And a reminder to hit that like and subscribe button, because every week we're unpacking topics just like this one to help you bet smarter, with structure and with confidence. Alright, let's head across the water. Let's start with the handicappers. In the UK, the official handicapper is known for being tough. Horses that win get whacked. Consistency is punished. Marks rise quickly. But in Ireland, it's different. The Irish handicapper has historically been more lenient. Horses can run to form without being punished as harshly. What this means? Well, horses can string wins together in Ireland more easily than in the UK. Horses that look exposed at home often arrive in Britain still well treated. When an Irish horse comes over for a UK handicap, punters immediately look at the mark. More often than not, they're well in. As an idea, Cheltenham Festival is the clearest example. Every year, Irish trained horses dominate the handicaps. Why? Because they arrive with Irish marks that when translated into the UK system look lenient. They're carrying less weight than their true ability deserves. And it's not just an anecdote, the stats prove it. Irish trainers have punched above their weight in the UK handicaps for years. Here's the trap. Punters often assume that every Irish runner is thrown in. That's not true. The good trainers, Willie Mullins, Gordon Elliott, Joseph O'Brien, know how to work the system. They campaign horses carefully, pick their targets and land the big prizes. But plenty of Irish horses come over without the same shrewd placing. The trick is not just to back nationality, it's to identify the yards that exploit the differences best. So what's the key takeaway? Well, when analysing Irish runners in UK handicaps, always compare the mark to their Irish form. Respect the big yards with festival records. Don't assume the UK handicapper has levelled the playing field, because often they haven't. Now let's talk about form. One of the biggest mistakes that UK punters make is assuming Irish form translates directly. It doesn't. Reason one is race shape. Irish handicaps often run differently. Small fields in midweek races tactical gallops, sudden sprints for home. A horse finishing midfield in a 10-runner tactical race might actually have shaped far better than the bare result. Bring that horse to the UK, where handicaps are often bigger field, strongly run and relentless, and suddenly the same animal looks transformed. Reason 2, ground and courses. Irish tracks are undulating, galloping and testing. Heavy ground in Ireland is a different beast to soft ground at Newbury. Horses that slog through Irish conditions sometimes find UK ground a breeze, or the other way around. Reason 3, trainer intentions. Some Irish trainers use handicaps as prep runs. They're not off in the UK sense of the word, but they're not fully wound up either. You have to read between the lines. Is this the day, or is this the horse being campaigned for another target? The market knows. Here's the kicker. Local punters often know. Irish punters are tuned into yard whispers, riding arrangements, betting patterns. What looks like random form to outsiders is actually part of a bigger plan. That's why Irish form requires context. It's not just numbers on a page. It's about the campaign, the trainer, the season, the ground and the race shape. Finally, let's talk about the betting itself. In Ireland, the market moves differently. Smaller fields. Many Irish handicaps have fewer runners than UK equivalent. That changes everything. It makes pace more tactical. It makes the market less efficient. Irish punters respect the market in a way UK punters often don't. A gamble in Ireland is usually significant. When the money comes, it's not random, it's informed. We've all seen the famous plunges. Horses back from 12-1 into 7-2 bolting up. That doesn't happen every day, but when it does, it tells you about connections, intent and confidence. So why does this matter? Well, in the UK, market drifts or gambles can be noise. In Ireland, they're often signal. Learning to read the market, to spot genuine support versus bookmaker games is vital. Of course, the flip side is dangerous. Punters chase the money blindly. They pile into every market mover, but not every gamble lands. You have to be selective, distinguishing between smart moves and public overreaction. So let's pull the strands together. Irish handicaps are different because of 3 key factors. Firstly, the handicapper and their leniency. Irish marks often leave horses better treated when they come to the UK. Number 2, form translation. Irish racing styles, ground and campaigns don't always map neatly onto UK racing. Number 3, betting psychology. Smaller fields and sharper market moves make the Irish betting scene unique. So as a practical framework, respect Irish runners in UK handicaps, but focus on proven trainers who target them well. When analysing Irish form, consider race shape and ground. Don't assume bare form equals ability. And watch Irish markets carefully. True gambles mean something, but not every move is gold. So what's the big lesson? Well, Irish handicaps aren't chaos, they're puzzles, but you need the right mindset to solve them. So here's the bottom line. If you treat Irish handicaps like UK handicaps, you'll get burned. The systems, the form, the markets, they're different beasts. The handicapper is more lenient, the form is more context driven, the betting markets are sharper and more connected. But if you understand those differences, you can spot the value others miss. You can see when an Irish horse is truly well in. You can read Irish form with clarity, and you can ride the market moves instead of being blindsided by them. And to help you avoid the biggest mistake punters make, backing false favourites, I've built a free resource. It's called the Red Flag Method, and it's a checklist that helps you consistently spot and oppose weak favourites. It takes less than 5 minutes a day, and it's yours for free. Download it from the link in the description. And before you go, if you're finding this useful And if it's helping you think about racing in a more structured way, then please do me a favour, hit the like button, leave a review and subscribe. It makes a huge difference and it means you won't miss future episodes. We'll go even deeper into the hidden angles of racing. So thanks for listening, and until next time, may your marks be lenient, your form be clear, and your markets move in your favour. And as always, win quietly.